Hi guys, GamingBear here. Right, as you can see, I'm looking at the tier 2. For this deal, this huge 80 plus tank special, I'm going to start by linking through to the tier 2 and 3s together, then the 4 and 5s together, the 6s and 7s together, and one single category on its own of the tier 8s. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'll show you what we've got at each tier. So tier 2s, you're coming through, and I'm going to link off on the tier 2s, starting off with the MG tanks, like the ASD, the Panzer II ASD, then the T2 Light, the T7 combat car, and the Vic, because they've got MGs. On the other side of the tier 2s, we're going to have the likes of the Tetrarch, the E6, and the Tiki. They all have larger caliber guns for the tier and not MGs. So that'll be the two strings that it'll be split up into as a subset of the tier 2s. We look then through at the tier 3s. Tier 3s coming through, we're going to look at the split by German, and with the Toldi, and the American, the Locust. So that's going to be on the American side. Then the other split is going to be the LTP, the M3, and the T127 and the BTSV, all linked as the separate Russian. So that's going to be the tier 3 split. We then come to the tier 4s. Tier 4s are all going to be one single category, which is quite nice. Then we come to the tier 5s. So the tier 4s and 5s are going to be linked together, sort of through on one stream. So looking through, we're going to split with heavies like the Churchill and the T14 and the Excelsior, that sort of thing on the one line. Then with the mediums, that'll be the second line, which is going to be the Matilda 4. Then the M4 improved, the Ram, and the Matilda Black Prince, and then splitting off for the Chinook, the Chinook, the Type 3, which will be linked. So that'll be that'll have to be two streams linking there to make logical sense. Then we come to the tier 6s. So bear with me. Tier 6s. We're going to split it with the the tank destroyers like the Dickomax, the Su-100, which is going to be one linking. Then we're going to have the heavies like the Tiger 131, Heavy Tank 6, and the TOG. Then linking through to the mediums, coming through with the Thunderbolt, the Fury, the Poodle, the Skoda, and the STRV M42, linking through as a subset. Then we come to tier 7 as the other subset of this. So tier 7s. So we're going to link the tank destroyers like the Waffenträger, the Su-122-44, the Scorpion, and the AT-15 as one. And then the second line is going to be the VK-4503, the KV-122, coming through for the FV-2001, and that's going to link through. Oh, sorry, yeah. So that's all looking good. So that's going to be the linking side of the tier 7. So you have the tier 6 and 7 together, and then we come to the big daddy side, which is the tier 8 that we're going to get. We're going to link the tier 8s through by country type initially. So the initial one is going to be Germany. So you've got the Panther 88, the Schwarzpanzer, and the normal the Mutz, the Jagdtiger, and the Löwe. Then we come through on the Russian side, so we're going to link through, and then we'll split it into the mediums like the 54 first prototype, the T44, and on the other side we're going to link into the heavies like the IS-6, the IS-6 Black, the 252 Defender, the Object 252, and the other version of it. So I haven't got both on this account. I've actually got both on my American account, and on well, I've got this version of the Defender on my Russian account as well, because I like the decals with it. So that's the Russian side. So that's that linking through. Then on the Americans, we're going to link it through to the mediums primarily, like the Super Pershing, the Pilot 25 Pilot, the Patton KR. So that's going to link the mediums. The other side, we will have the heavies, like the T34, T34 Black, the E5, and the Patriot versions. So that's all of those will be linked on the American heavy side. After that, we have the French, which will be linking through, and this will be listed on mediums, like the M4A1 Revelorize, the AMX CDC, the Lorraine, all together as one, and then tying actually in with the CDA 105 cannon. That will be mixed in to make up the fourth on with the mediums. Then we come to the heavy tanks. So you got the like of the FCM, the MLE4, and also the Liberté. You can see I've got both versions of it on this. So you get both versions of this on the heavy side with it. So that's the French side. We then come to the British. Now you notice that there's only one, which is the FV. So at this stage we're going to mix all of the additional lines together, and then split this by tank destroyers and lights. So the likes of the WZ-120, the S1 STRV, and the oops, wrong one. I was thinking it was the lighter version. I apologise for that. So that will be the mediums. That's put me off completely. Sorry about that, guys. So yes, one line you will have the tank destroyer. So keep that separate. Then we will have the British linking through to so the medium here. Medium's coming through. Sadly, the Type 59 isn't in it, but the 59 Patton is. So that's the combination of the armour, the body of the Type 59, and the Patton turret. Then we link through, so that's a couple of the mediums. We've got the Primo Vittoria and the STA2, which is that's on the medium side. The next section is going to be the heavies, so the 112, the WZ-111 will be linked as well. And that completes the whole list. When you look at it now and say the whole list, and you look at just this, and you think it's not many, but it's a load of tanks, and it's going to take a while to link them all. So it's going to link like that. This will lead on to those. So if you're not sure which leads on to what, rewatch this to get the list of what leads to what, and I will be putting it in the description as I finalise everything, and so you can see what line leads to what. So I hope that helps, and then I'll be linking in between those, back and forth between the mediums of the different levels and the heavies of the different levels and the lights and the tank destroyers, that side of things. So there will be sublinks as well to link you through from one group to another, so you can check out the reviews. I hope this has been helpful, and I'm sorry I had to do a video like this, breaking it down. This will link through to another one, which is going to be the header for each category, explaining what's in their subset, and then finally going out to the individual tank reviews. So you can just click on one, go to the link, and the subsets will all be there. And I will be linking each of the subsets in the directories, so you can go directly to the individual reviews as well. So I hope that helps. So there's going to be multiple ways of traveling to the reviews, and it'll link most of the reviews I already have, but the likes of let me just check the very, very low level, the likes of the Tiki. It was a joke. Basically, it was such a bad review from so long ago. It must be, I don't know, years ago. 3 years ago, something like that, and I was pretty pants, and it's a really awful, and I look at it now and it's almost comical. So I know I will need to redo the review of this, and there will be other ones that I will have to redo. So yes, so watch out for those. When it comes through to it and look at it, I've got something on there saying don't watch more than a minute, because I'm keeping it there to look so you guys can see where I started and how things have progressed over the years. So, and I can look at myself and go, oh goodness, that was awful. So yeah, so I apologise. I'm leaving it up for posterity so I can look back and go, oh, GamingBear, why? You know, so one of those. Otherwise, you don't know where you came from, where you started, to help you with the progression. No one ends up at these levels. You know, you don't automatically. Well, maybe some people do, but I haven't. It's taken time. It's taken a couple of years to get to this level. So yes, and this is one example of my early tries at reviews and trying to create something, and it just failed. But I didn't know at the time that it failed. It's a learning process. So thank you so much. There will be the links and all of the things coming through in the description, so check out the descriptions, follow through the links, and I hope you enjoy these reviews. And there will be more coming, because I've done these reviews over the past, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years maybe. And so yes, I really hope that that they're very useful, helping you with this, and even just for information purposes on these tanks. As you know, I've got hundreds of premiums in total with tanks, planes and warships. So I specialise in this, and I will continue to bring you the specials as new things arrive, and the old things as I get hold of them. Like let's have a look. Let's look at tier 3 with the likes of, because things I had to chase back in the day, like the BTSV, the Panzer 2J, and let's have a look. Oh yes, the SU-76I, what even rarer than a lot of other tanks, and they said they will never bring this back because it's too overpowered. It was only on sale for 3 hours on the European server. So, and I managed to luckily get hold of one in that time. But I will keep getting the tanks as they appear, and bringing reviews for you guys. Tanks, planes, ships. It's a lot of work, but I'm happy to do it, because I actually like the feedback, and it's like if someone say thanks, GamingBear, and it's just really nice, because I'm sat here unable to really move all the time, and going blind. I want to do this and have something to look back and say I did that. So if I do end up losing my sight completely, as opposed to just blind in one eye and the other eye going really weird, I want to have something to look back on. That I didn't intend that, but or to think about, because maybe by that point I won't be able to see properly anymore. So yeah, so thank you so much for bearing with. Oh no, click through to the reviews. I'm the GamingBear, and these are hundreds of premiums that I've enjoyed playing and that I want to bring you so you can enjoy them, even if you don't get them. If you don't buy this bundle, then I hope you enjoy the reviews. I'm the GamingBear, and it's just so much fun. And thank you so much, guys. And well, see you all soon. Bye.